Hi, my name's Sophia. Welcome to this DMDF, Twin Flame Tower Love reading. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. So what I was getting was taking a negative and changing it to a positive. Like, why I'm going is because, say there's a situation with your person. This could be work, but, you know, let's go with your person. And you don't like it. So I feel that you're working on that. Maybe you're listening to me of like, just get on with it and just, you know, transmute it or whatever. But the me I was getting was, it was temporary. Meaning, for example, say your person said he was going to buy you flowers, right? And he or she, and they didn't buy you flowers. So you're pissed off. So you're like, okay, I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to breathe in. And I'm going to let that go. Kind of that, right? Negatives and positives. This is what I'm getting. But I feel it's temporary. So something else is going to pop up that's going to piss you off, right? And you're going to have to keep doing that. The work that I do in this community is so you don't have to keep transmuting, right? Literally, when I say transmutation of energy, it comes to me naturally. I just give you examples of what comes to me naturally. But that's because I've done, I can't say I've done the work, because there's always work to be done. I'm talking about work to be done. I've been saying for months, the darkness is coming and the darkness is now here, right? So obviously there's more darkness. I'm wondering if you're feeling it, and how you feel that is more negative showing up in your reality. But that just means you're light worker, so obviously we're going to get more negative, but you obviously have to do more positives to align with that frequency. So like I said, what I feel that works before is not going to work so much now, of you just, I'll just let that slide. I'll just let that slide. You'll be like, "Oh, every minute I've got to let this slide. I've got to, you know," it's not about letting it slide. It's about just letting people be and following. And for example, my person, and I was speaking to Elena, which hopefully I'll give that as an example as well. But I was speaking to Elena about my person, which he likes war, you know, war movies, and that's 100% against me. And he knows that, but, you know, I still go around there, you know, and I'll watch it. If he's here, I'll watch it. Do you see? If there's a film he wants to watch, I'll watch it. Now, what do? I say to him, you know, I hate war. You know, I'm not like that. I'm a spiritual leader. It's negative. No, you have to learn to how to deal with that. So how do I deal with that? Literally, that guy's my person. That's it, right? That's it. But what I feel you do is you get worked up, right? And oh, fuck's sake, I've got to do this, or let that slide, let this slide, let that slide. They're teaching you how to live on this planet. That's what your person does. Teaches you how to live on this planet. And there'll be always situations where you'll have to let things slide. But when it comes to the level where I'm at, I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm just saying I work a bit more harder at it than you, right? That's it. We're the same up in here, right? Like, I had a download today that I've got to do another program. Crystal clear. And I was like, what the fuck? Right? Basically to them lot, I don't try not to swear too much because it's upstairs, you know, they're all angelic and rah-rahs. But I was like, you know, don't you see the billion other stuff I've got going on, right? Particularly this health program. And I mentioned Elena, if you're watching, hi. And then counselling today with Elena, she's Miss Health. All over Miss Health Fitness. I said to her, you must get your ass in mission. Right? And I've booked her for one of her health things. So that's how the universe works. Regardless of this, I've been saying, I've got to do health. I've been trying to do it and this and that. And then they said, this program you need to do. I was like, which one's more important? Then they bring me someone. And that's what happens. That's why you can't have this stability of the 3D job, because you need to be flexible to change with the tides of what they present to you, which is more serious in this situation. That's how it kind of rolls. So now I'm not saying the health isn't as important. That is fucking important. The health is more important now than when I was saying it, because there's such darkness now. The health is going to drag you down. That's negative you're putting into your body. But there's another element they told me today that I need to work on. No point boring you with that until it's ready or whatever. Anyway, so this is about, yeah, I don't get up and I think, okay, I've got a red letter or bill or something. I don't really get red letters, but who knows, right? I might forget. A red letter or bill or something that's negative comes in, and I think, hold on, let me breathe in, let me think about this, let me think about the positive of it. I literally just get the arse on with it. I just get on with it, and I know that's me transmuting it. You want to learn how to do that, you need to be doing the counselling. I don't literally think about it. This energy of you lot is taking a breath and thinking about it. And why I'm telling you this is because it's your person. That's all you need to know, right? It's all you need to know. They trigger you, yes. Well, doesn't planet Earth trigger you? Yes. Why? Because you're a master teacher. So if your person's triggering you, they're teaching you to calm the fuck down, because we have to train planet Earth. If you can't handle your person, then how are you going to handle people who you don't have that heightened love bond with? So just get into your heart space. Same with your person, right? Zip it. Then when you're going to serve planet Earth by being a master teacher and teaching them about whatever your gifts and your skills and abilities are, then you don't love them as much as your person, but you get into your heart space of what you are here to do, what you are, love, right? For example, Elena, sorry if I'm saying this wrong, is about Miss Health and Fitness, right? Well, more health, really. And that, so if she is dealing with clients that are negative, her heart space is, well, I'm working on something that is my core, my love. That's what this is about. Your person, okay, this is negative, David watching war, but this is my person, this is my love. And it comes natural when you do the counselling, because I'm transmuting. So it just goes, it's ebb and flow of the planet. It shouldn't be logicating. I now have to pull back and do, it shouldn't. It's ebb and flow, this planet. So I've got a face, oh shit, it's Monday. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. David's coming as well, which, you know, so I apologise. I'll probably, I've got to post today. I haven't posted in that Facebook group for a while. So I'll do a little extra reading today. You'll get that in there. And hopefully this week I'll remember to post another freebie of the smaller programs. My intention is to put the PDF in there. I've got a couple of back-end PDFs that no one's even, I had with my soulmate channel, so you'll get them in a Facebook group, which no one's had before, about how to deal with if your person has kids, which is third party. And I talk about, I've created anyway, you get extra stuff. That's what I'm trying to say up in here. You get extra stuff in the Facebook group. 1, 2, 3. Job done. Devil's here. 7 of Pentacles. Judgment. What's going on here? All right, let's jump in. Our Facebook group, description box. You know, Facebook's free to join. It's private. I like it that way, so I know who's serious up in there. The Hermit, 7 of Pentacles, Judgment. What's that about? Hold on, let me clarify this. So this is separate. That's connected. So the Hermit is you're trying to turn your... okay, so what I'm getting from this is that, Sophia, I'm over there. I'm doing the healing, right? I'm doing my whatsy, which everyone tells me, right? Pretty much. Well, not everyone, but a majority of people who actually are doing the work, right? What happens, your person comes towards you, you'll notice that, and I love it because you'll say, yeah, if it's moving forward or something like that. If there's no change with your person, say you're doing the Hermit, the healing, right? then you're not doing enough, right? Generally, you have to do enough, do more. And your life is still negative shit in your life. You're still stuck, but your person comes towards you if you're doing it. But your negative in life drops away when you do it fully. That's with some of you. I hope that makes sense. Also, there's a separation here because there's isolation, right? And the separation is because you're not working hard enough. Like I said, you might be doing, say you brought my programs, the Sex Mastery, the Master Program, and you've done an image reading with someone in the community, right? Well, what about booking counselling? You've done half. Seven of Pentacles is an investment, yes, because you planted the seeds and they've grown. But Eight of Pentacles is when the energetic frequency of not transmuting, coming into your reality, what you sowed. Magician card, manifestation, that's the word. So the manifestation of all what you're putting in, you've turned your back to. You're like, Sophia, I'm just comfortable just over there doing your Sex Mastery Master Program. A couple of your little ones I'll get for free in the Facebook group. I've done an image reading with blah, blah, blah. And, you know, that's it. That's this. I'm like, it's not enough. Seven of Pentacles, failure. And as I was saying, loads of people say to me, I've done this, 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 this. This planet isn't this, 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 this. This planet is positive, negative. So when you come to me and I'll say, you ain't done enough, you're like, I'll never forget Sheetal. I don't want to call Sheetal out. It was about a year ago. She says, oh my gosh, you're triggering me. Every time I have a little update reading with you, you're saying I'm not doing enough, right? And I said, now she gets it. Because way back then, a year ago, all I see is negative. I don't see, okay, well, you've done the Master Program, you've done the Sex Program, well done you, which people want me to say. I'm like, no, you ain't done enough, mate. So to the planet, it's negative. And I'll give another example, which is rife, which most people don't understand. Like I've started the health program, which I might put my start, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Elena continues that. So you get a snippet free of what I've started, right? I'll add that in if Elena comes and does her one. But I'll give an example of this. This is like, oh, Sophia, I want to get healthy, right? You make sense. So I'm switching white sugar to brown sugar, right? I know that brown sugar is far more healthier than white sugar. And this is what I'm saying to you. Well, your body, sugar is sugar, mate. Your body can't tell between, it's colorblind, mate. It don't know about brown or white. It's just don't put any fucking sugar in there. That's it. That's your body. And that's this energy. I've done a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I'm like, no, you do all of it or none at all. That's this energy here. Wake the fuck up to what you're doing. And there's something here, right? Because Judgment card is the wake the fuck up card to me. It's like you know this in another aspect of your life, but you're not using it fully within this aspect of your life. It's like you have an inner knowing because you're doing the healing. Hermit's the first card. You're doing it, but it's not working to the best of what you know. So you know you're missing dots. Seven of Pentacles. But for example, you put far more energy in something else. Like, you know, you have to be at that fucking stupid ass 3D job at 9 o'clock every day. And you know you got to book out at whatever. Or you know you have to wear a uniform. Or you know you got to look presentable. Or you know you got to put a fake voice. So, hi, good morning. You know that, right? That's what you're doing here to something else. But you're not sticking to it. You're doing it casually with the Hermit. And thinking naively, well, I'm doing it, that's enough. No. You put the energy into what you put it, what's that saying? Energy goes where intention flows, something like that. Shit, right? So if you're only Seven of Pentacles, that's all you're getting back from your healing. The Temperance is like, yeah, this is quick fix healing. Although I can pretty much guarantee my counselling is the fastest I've known to transmute, right? Obviously now with the health, I can't help it, right? I wish it wasn't like the planet's so dark now, right? So now they're pushing me to do the health, because that's now turning into the darkness, although it was dark anyway, the food you eat and put in your mouth. Now it's coming into, well, that's now in the body as within, so without, right? So it's like, but still, even with that, incorporated with the counselling, I am the fastest one to change what you've got. My job isn't to rip you off or anything like this. If you book me or someone in the community, my job is to change you around as fast as I possibly can and then kick your ass to get out there and do your gift. I'm not here to slowly with the Temperance card here. No, you're slow because you're not booking. I'll just put it in your face. You're like, no, I'm going to be tight. I'm going to do it over here. That's the delay. Because I'm saying mine is super quick. And why I say super quick is because it's energy. I can read you in the now. We live in the now. So if you do the stuff I tell you in the now, then it's super quick. That's it. There's obviously, I say my counselling probably tops 3 to 6 sessions. Now, depending, negative, positive, or if I would like to explain in readings, it depending, because if I read you or you tell me I've got this galactic gift, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that, and blah, 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 I promise you got loads of low. So I'm like, okay, so we've got more counselling to do to remove the lows, right? But still, that still depends. It's generally between 3 to 6. But if you're like, I've not had such horrific sexual abuse, right, let's just say, and stuff like that, but I'm still light worker, twin flame, blah, 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 then 3-4 sessions. I give you work after to go and complete over there. If you don't complete it, this won't be completed. The planet is not, like I say, people have got me, the planet is either or, negative or positive. And that's why it's important why I'm doing the health. It's like, are you putting healthy food in or you're not? That's it, right? That's it. And as Elena highlighted to me today, right, what happens is like, and I love this food example, is when it comes to doing this work, you lot go and do, this is, I wouldn't say, I feel you're doing quite good. It's the first card, probably the first card I've had the Hermit in all my readings, for, well, I'll be honest. So definitely work's happening here. This isn't yoga, acupuncture and crystals around the neck. There's some more deeper work, I would say, here. But at the same time, like I say, I'll compare it to the health thing. This is like, well, do it. You may as well do yoga, acupuncture and Reiki, because unless you transmute that dark, sexual, sacral energy, this isn't doing anything. Just like I said with the example with the food, right? Elena highlighted to me today. It's like people just all of a sudden start to get healthy, but hasn't got rid of since birth and even since literally the seed, because as soon as you're in your mum's belly, what she eats, you get right in within you, right? As soon as you're popped out, same thing, you're still eating crap and shit like that, right? And it's like all those years you've had it, and then say you're 30, you change your diet. It's like, what about all those? So people just, you know, eat healthy, but they haven't got rid of all that shit before. This is connected. It's like you just doing a bit, 7 of Pentacles, you're investing, yes. But can you see here in the reading, the investment's behind you. So fuck that now. I'm not going to the 8 of Pentacles, Sophia. No. I'm staying over here doing the healing, right? What's underneath you? The delay. Two-faced. What do you want me to say? It's two-faced. And that's why you're not manifesting your person, because you're trying to control the situation. Like I said, with the initial control energy of, okay, I'm pissed off with my person, I'm going to, or whatever situation, I'm going to, and it's interesting because I feel the narcissism is twisting onto the feminine, the devil card. I'm just going to say it how it is, right? I'm going to try to control my person and try to, you know, You got to learn to zip it. I would say, yeah, I would say just get into the heart space. It's your person. And whatever you feel triggered with, it's not, oh, I'm triggered with, like, I'll give an example. Like when, I hope he's not watching. I don't mind, well, I do mind, but I don't. Watching those war films, David, if he's watching. But anyway. Like if I'm watching a war film, Saving Private Ryan, that's a war-y film. He'll watch something like that. He loves that kind of film, right? And instead of me getting triggered, oh shit, and stuff like that, I then think when I'm not with him, I don't get pulled up in that moment when I'm there watching the film. It's always when I come away, right? I reflect and I ask them for guidance. What can I do so I don't get pulled into it? I wouldn't in that moment, like, have a go at David, or you're always watching war movies, or no. And I'll tell you why that is. It's very important you can't control the situation because it's failing, right? 7 Pentacles to the devil. You can't control it. That will fail, and it is fucking failing. Because it's about the frequency of love, 2 of Cups. So this is about, like I said, get into your love space. And the other reason why it's important is because we live off this planet. And this planet is fucking negative. So we have to learn how to deal with the negative. And how you deal with negative is love. I've been saying this for months. The negative is coming, and how you deal with the dark entities and the negative. I'll tell you how I deal with it. I kind of laugh at it. When I have nightmares and stuff like that, I try to just like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Are you joking? Right? And I try to laugh at it. And I can't watch horror films. I'm always fucking closing my eyes. David says, what's the point of putting it on? Right? And I'm closing my eyes all the time. The suspense. I can't, like, the suspense. And then the horror. Not so much the horror guy, but, you know, when they're creeping up. Anyway, waffling off. But it's about getting into my heart space and recognizing that, well, what David said is how he got over it, what I should do is watch the making of horror movies. Then you see how they're laughing around, how it's joke. You see how they put on the makeup. I'm like, that's this 2 of Cups. Waking up to a different way of doing it instead of trying to control it because it's not working. So whatever this is waking up to another way, right? And it's about being vulnerable. Because to me, it's like you're trying to get into your masculine to take control of this situation, but that's still from a rooted belief system. Because if I'm there and I'm getting triggered from a movie, right, with David, I come home, I don't think, for fuck's sake, how do I tell David not to watch war? I think, what do I need to learn? Because I know that this is part of the lesson of people on planet Earth. It's always that when it comes to David, right? Because I know that he's there to teach me something. Because we're supposed to be, we chose to live on this planet. We chose to live off this planet. We can't just tell people to fuck off, and we can't control people of what they watch or what they do and stuff like that. We can't. As simple as that. So that's this reading. Anyway, there it is. My card. This one is the superheroes. Twin flames are superstars, seeds from the stars, alien light beings on this earth. Whether you have whether you have lack or victim mentality or spoilt with riches, both need inner child healing to be your true self, to be honest. And that's what this program I'm creating, or I haven't started, but that was the download today to carry on to do more about the inner child healing. So you can be this superhero who you truly are. And it doesn't matter if you're a superhero. Don't all the superheroes always get fucking darkness? What did I watch? Venom. That's the darkness coming out of people and controlling, right? Venom. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. All that stuff is like, fuck's sake, and all that. But the superheroes still have to learn to deal with the negative, right? They don't control it, right? They send love to it. That's the way forward. Because all negative is something to be loved by the inner child. That's all it is. Negative is something that needs to be loved. Because there is no thing that should bug you on this planet. Nothing. Nothing. This planet is amazing. There is nothing. Now there's evil, but still that is still a word. There is not evil. There is not bad, you know, stuff like that. It's just positive and negative, which needs to be without the positive, without the negative, you would never know the positives. So that the negatives are not bad. So like I said, when you have a situation where you're like, oh shit, I've got to learn to do something with it, with a job or a boss or something like that, go fucking deeper. It's just a trigger from the inner child, right? A trigger from the inner child or something. If you can't, don't know what it is, then book counselling. Alchemy. What I said, I was struggling with the word of manifestation after the Seven of Pentacles. Alchemy, to manifest your pentacles, to manifest your physicality. Pentacle is a physical world. You have to take consistent action. Like I said, you're over here like doing half-ass work. And consistent is consistently growing. If you're just doing the same old, I've got the sex master again, over the sex master again, over the that's not growing, right? That's not consistent. That's just staying still. The temperance, right? But temperance to me, my sisters told me, temper. So you're getting pissed off because you're trying to control something and it's failing. What is that? Is that a shitty boss? Is that your mum? Is that a friend who keeps taking from you? Who is it? Whatever this situation is, your twin flame, whatever, you need to be doing counselling. I don't know what else to say. Twin flames are meant to be in mission. Start or step up, right? Your twin flame mission program. The step up means to people who are looking in, who are listening in mission already. So mirrors are showing here because this is you in the mirror. There's something you don't want to look at or something like that. Well, it's yourself, to be honest. You prefer to blame your person. That's like me saying, David, what the fuck you putting on war movies? That's that situation with this. Look, mirror, right? You don't want to look, that darkness that is coming is looking at you. It's back at you. It's a mirror, right? And that's because of you manifested your person, or a job as a person to do something which seems horrible. You don't want to face or look at. But you're fucking feeling it. Look, the hand there. Look, see the hand? Feeling it. Because you feel with your hands. So you're feeling the darkness, which I started with. I don't know if you're not feeling the darkness. It's here. You cannot not feel it. Let's see what your person would say, but isn't. Right? Let's get one or two. Let's get how many they say. In there, have they got Superman? Just wondering. I watched Enchanted yesterday at the cinema. I popped there. Oh my god, and it was brilliant. Actually, I just went because I wanted to go. It was really good. So if you want to go see that, and see, side note but connected always when I waffle off. There's this guy in Enchantment, I think it's called, and there's a Mark Wahlberg. He's pretty cool, right? And there's a Tom something, the young Spider-Man. That's why I just saw Spider-Man in here, right? Now, watch that film. I want you to get pen and paper and write down how many stuff he has to do in that film. And I'll give you a hint, right? I don't care if it spoils it. This isn't a master teaching. Right, he's a bartender, all right, and you'll see what he does. He has to learn bartendery stuff. Then he has to learn about the treasure and the ancient history words of treasure stuff. Then he learns to swim. You'll see that he's swimming in the ocean and all that, and he's diving and all this shit, which I can't do. Then he learned he has to get buffed up, right? I don't know if that's part of it, but maybe, I don't know, but he's all buffed up. I don't know. Is that the old word for it? He's got muscles. Then he's got to, you'll see him jumping up and climbing and jumping over buildings and all this kind of thing, right? So he had to do stunts and all that. That's 5 professions. Excuse me, matey, you on the street. What's your profession? I'm an accountant. And, well, I'm an accountant. This guy's done 5, and this is quite normal, right? And I could probably count more. I'm just remembering now because I watched the film yesterday from that one movie. Then he's going to go and do Spider-Man, which he's got to learn to do more stunts and different character changes, probably diet down or whatever. Do you see my point, right? Superstars, we can adjust and do things that are different. You lot are doing generally one thing, right? If you're doing more, it's fuck all to do with your superstar, is it? Fear is holding me back. See, there's fear out there. That's the darkness. What is fear? Fear is the darkness. Fear is holding me back. So you're staying in the dark because you don't want to face the dark. So that's why your person is not, what can I say? They're saying the sun. Doing more twin flamey stuff. I don't know what to say because I'm getting it anyway. Yeah. Enlightening more towards you or something like that is, I don't know, I'm just getting that. Please give me time to heal. See, my past pain, like I said, you're just doing the little work. You're not doing counseling. How are you doing past pain, which you need to heal? My programs enlighten you to what it is. Now you have to learn to transmute it, right? And whatever comes into your imagination from my programs of the sex mastery or the master program is still limited because I take you back so you're aware of it, right? I ask you specific questions which trigger you to remind you fully of the scenario, one scenario, maybe 2, but generally it's 1. That is the worst scenario, so you can remove it. You don't know, you need, it's too close to you. I don't know what else to say. I will message you soon. So some of you, like I said, the first card is the Hermit. The Hermit is normally in isolation. So there's a separation here because you failed to invest, right? You thought because of this is behind you on your back, 7 of Pentacles, right? I've done the shadow on your back is a shadow. I've done the shadow work, Sophia, is gone. I'm like, literally no. Like I said, I've booked Elena. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. And you think you can, I'm still learning. I'm still booking her. And on the 1st of April, I've booked this, which Anissa, who was in the community, told me some person who does natural healing because I told her about my sinuses. I'm still learning. And here's you saying, I know what I'm doing. I'm the Hermit here. It's not enough. You're not investing. You're not investing in yourself. I'm still learning from people. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But I still invest in it, right, to see if it works. That's mastery. Not you over here. Anyway, like I said, if you do that, then they will show up and message you. So I'm out. Check out the Facebook. I'm going to do a reading right now, actually, and put it up there. Get that out of the way. Then, so you'll get this extra, I don't know, an oracle card reading probably in the Facebook group. I'm going to put in there now. So check in the description box. Speak to you later.